mature and intense subject matter, themes, and language. The opinions contained herein are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend, especially during the game at the show's end. All of you who choose to continue, you have been warned, and welcome back.
Yo, what is up, everybody? How we doing? Sorry, that light keeps fucking changing. You can't even see me now. Ugh.
Comes invisibles.
There we go. Right. What is up? How is everybody doing? We are back. Apologies we missed last week. Obviously, you guys are very busy. We'll get onto that in a second. And then, yeah, we all had a week off sort of thing. But yes, hope everyone's well and had a good couple of weeks. And it is 4th of July, so happy 4th of July to you Americans.
Thank you.
Tom, you all having a good day and not working too hard?
Yeah, Tom, you're basically an American, so happy 4th to you, buddy.
Yeah, trust me. I feel like I'm coming home when I come over there. Yes, we are back. So obviously, it might only just be us guys for a bit. Kerry should be popping in about past, hopefully. She's currently live on her TikTok if you want to catch her on there. Mama Marty's in... Where did she say she was going?
Maine.
Maine. Yep, so she's out there at the moment. There you go, Danny. Yes, and so Mr. Marty, so quick shout out to Marty. So he is currently on his cousin's page. Summit Bops. I can't remember the freaking... I'm so bad on it. Look who we have!
Hello!
Hello!
Beautiful soul! How are you?
How is everybody?
Better now.
Yes. It's good to see you, Kerry.
And you, my loves. Just packing up. Sorry, I was a bit late.
How did the live go? Was it good?
Thank you. Yeah, it was good. Thank you. How was your trip away, boys? Did we have a good time?
Life changing, in the best way possible. I didn't want to leave. Neither one of us wanted to leave. It's been so boring since we got back to real life. Real life sucks.
Yeah.
Real life sucks. It was nice seeing what we should be.
Yeah.
It was nice seeing what we should be doing with our lives instead of what we are doing with our lives.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Maybe that's shown you what you should be doing. And
yeah, that's exactly what we looked at it as. And we saw UFOs, but we'll get into that.
Yes, we will get into that.
Oh, yeah.
So Marty he's just finished his live, but he's doing breaks on his cousin's channel at the moment. So he's getting into doing card breaks for American football cards. He was on there tonight, and he's doing really well. Like, we love Marty, and he's only his second one, and he was on his own for the first time. And he's doing really well. So, yeah, good shout out, Marty.
Is he coming on?
I'm not sure. I don't know if he will because he did a 20 box break, so it's like he's
gonna be tied up for a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to sort all that stuff out and stuff. Hopefully, he might pop in at some point. Hopefully, might catch him in the chat maybe, but yeah, I hope so. But yes, shit, from sale. You guys have been up to a little something down in Arkansas. You want
a little bit.
Just a little something. So there is maybe a movie, although not maybe, there is a movie appearing at some point in the near future. So you want to tell the guys what you've been filming? And
we were filming. Here, go ahead.
You were going with it. You go ahead.
We were filming a little horror movie in Hunt, Arkansas, called The Anointed. There's about 156 gigs of footage. So that should be fun for Jimmy and Sam to both edit and score. So that'll be fun. You think you have it rough, Tom, with editing?
1 hour.
Yeah.
Let alone that much.
Yeah. Doing a whole movie.
Yeah, but it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'd been to saw some things we'd never seen in our life.
Amy.
Made super awesome friends. Hi, Amy.
Hello.
Sweated more than I thought possible.
Yeah, was it hot there? Was it?
It was extremely hot. During the day, it was about 108. And then about 80% humidity. The Longest shoot day we did was 23 hours straight. The shortest, I think, shoot day we did was like 10 hours straight.
Yep.
But there were multiple 20+ straight hour days.
Wow.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Wow. 20 plus hours. Is that literally just constantly take after take?
Yeah. Take after take, driving to and from places, setting up shots, blocking shots, lighting shots, mixing blood, getting effects to work, shooting the scene,
taking shots down, moving it to the next location.
Yep. Making sure we have everything that we need for the next set, which a lot of the times we didn't. So it was organized chaos. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And we was like I was telling you, we were fucking slapping blood around, playing monsters all week, and they're like, hey guys, you want to come over my house for a week and shoot a horror movie? It was like summer camp. It was horror movie summer camp. It was wonderful.
That's great.
It was amazing.
How long did it take us to plan then? Because obviously this isn't something that you just turn up and do. Like he's like Oli-san and Travis have taken a long time to plan this, surely.
They wrote the movie last November. Then they approached me and Hefty with the idea.
It was October. Was it October?
It was October. And then I think they approached us with the idea close to the end of October. And so we've had 6 months to kind of plan and find out where we were going to do it, how we were going to do it. So it's been like
lose characters.
Yep.
Find new replacements for that character. We have this one character in the movie that was just it was a cursed role. We went through 2 people before we got to our final one, which was the best choice. So I feel that happened the way it had to happen.
Wow. Yeah. So were all these other characters, were they just like the friends, or were these just like people that he's asked for? Or
so basically everyone that was in the movie knew somebody else that was in the movie. So we got in the movie because we know Amy and Travis, and then one of their friends got a hold of another one of their friends, so forth and so on. So basically everyone in the movie was attached to somebody in some way.
Yeah, which was really cool.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What was it like to remember your lines? Was it easy, or was it
90% of this movie is improv?
Yeah, at the beginning, when it first started, there is a script. And when we first started with the table reads and everything, Travis was he's like, okay, no improving by the script. And we're like, all right. A day into shooting, it was like the script went out the window. And it was like, as long as you remember the beats and like the important plot points, have at it.
Sometimes that might be the best way of doing it, though, because maybe like
it worked. It worked really well.
Everybody better.
Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes if it's too scripted, it can be a little bit like
wooden. Like you're just kind of like you're reading the line.
Rehearsed.
Yeah.
No, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, like, JJ and I's nude scene is something to behold.
Nude scene?
No, there's not. We don't have nude.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. Me either. And JJ, I found out, is I hate to do this to you, one of the loudest snorers I've ever met in my entire life. I'm sorry, but it was funny because I slept right next to him, and I had my eye sleep mask and stuff. I looked like such a diva. It's funny. You can see a lot of shorts if you go over to Jimmy's random content on YouTube. He has a bunch of shorts from the shooting of the movie and a beautiful 10-minute montage of basically that surmises our entire experience here. That's very beautiful. So when the shows are, I absolutely recommend everybody go over and check those out if you want to see a little bit more, but spoiler free, behind the scenes stuff.
Nice. Yeah. So
what
is the planning of releasing this? Is there a date set yet, or is this like
hopefully by Halloween is when they want it out?
So the first premiere is going to be on Groovy's channel for free. Anybody that wants to see, and we'll let everybody know in advance when the premiere is going to be. But that's going to be it. Like, it's going to be shown once for free on his channel, and then once it's done, you got to either buy a copy of the movie, or we're submitting it to festivals, Sundance, a bunch of different festivals. It's being submitted to. We would like to ultimately work out a streaming deal with Prime and Shudder. I think, but there's Shudder is like basically a Netflix, but strictly horror streaming site. But other than that, there's talk of Steelbook, like special editions of it, where like you get postcards from this fictional town of like scenes from the movie and like other bonus stuff on it. We got a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's going to end up on the physical release.
That's crazy.
So that's pretty much where we're at right now. But more details as time goes on.
Nice. So it's not even like it's not even just like we just thought we'd film a movie just for ourselves. This is something that's serious and it's trying to go all the way with it. That's so pretty cool.
Hopefully that's the idea.
Good on you. Well, happy for you.
Thank you.
JJ does look different. I was going to mention that, but Amy mentioned it for me. You're looking different, JJ.
I took off the stash and the little parts that went. Well, I tried to trim it because I was starting to eat it. So like I'd go to eat food and so I didn't want the hair in my mouth, so I tried to trim it and I didn't like it. So I was like, you know what? Let's just start it over. So I just chopped it all off.
Do me a favor, do this. That's what you did like 10 years ago.
You look really young.
You do look really young without the beard.
Back too, and he's
If you hide the hair, it doesn't look the same, but it all blends in.
That's good.
I feel like Abe.
Yeah,
you do look very different with that show. Look good, Mo. Look good.
Well, thank you.
I think I prefer it.
Yeah,
like a ferret.
Prefer it. No, not like a ferret.
It's actually like a ferret. I'm like, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, Amy. I don't know. I think I look weird just because like you can see more of my cheeks, and my cheeks are very like poofy. So for me, it's weird. So once it grows back in, I'll be fine. I'm just getting used to it again for a couple days.
Oh, good. Yeah. Before we get on to the thing, Kerry, have you had anything going on recently? Any paranormal stuff that you've forgotten to tell us about again?
So ET experience. So yeah, but I say I don't know. I can't remember what I tell you guys.
You never tell us now. We never hear anything.
We have to pry it out of information. Yeah,
I get to tell myself some stuff half the time. But anyway, so my channel is obviously called Starseeds TV because I believe I'm a starseed. And I believe over a period of time growing up, I've been abducted by aliens and I've had experience with ET and stuff. So for, I don't know, about 5 years, there's been this period of hardly anything happening. And I was like, oh, maybe they're done with me sort of thing. And to be quite, I don't want to be TMI, but in that 5 period time, I had a hysterectomy. So I was wondering, that's probably got something to do with it, maybe. You read all this stuff about things like that, they're done with me, I'm on the shelf sort of thing. So anyway, when was it? Not last night, the night before. I had that overwhelming feeling that I used to get, like it was go to sleep, it's happening. And it's like this weird sensation. Then you get very, very tired really quickly. And then an owl starts tweeting outside in the tree. Now that's another calling card that is going to happen as well. And if you watch any horror films that's got ET in it, there's always an owl tweeting somewhere.
That's true, yeah.
ET and owls are very connected. Then it started to happen. And I said, Dave, it's happening. There's a UFO out in the sky. He's like, well, if I go out and have a look, will I see it? And I said, well, go and have a look. You might see it. Who knows, sort of thing. He had a look, but where we are, there's a street lamp, and it was just glowing up the whole street. So it wasn't dark enough. So he gets back in bed, and then he hears helicopters. And again, anybody that follows UFO sightings, you always get a helicopter, usually scaring it off or investigating what's in the sky at that time. And it was just going boom, boom, boom around the top of our house. Anyway, I go to sleep. Dave was up all night with movement in the room. I didn't hear any of it, but he was up all night as well because he was like, I'm waiting to see if I saw someone, or an ET, or if he was still lying there. He's had experiences where he's woken up at night, thought I'd gone and slept in the other room, and I wasn't. I hadn't that night, sort of thing. And then he's woken up in the morning, and then I'm lying next to him, sort of thing. So he's like, "Oh, you didn't sleep in the other room, then," sort of thing. So, I think that's what. It's the only thing that's really happened.
This is normal for Kerry.
It's
normal.
Huh? Oh yeah.
I did when I was at Lee Green.
So yeah, when Amy was at Lee Green, which is a residential thing, so where kids go away for 3 days and she stays with them at this place. So I was on my own, and the first night, usually like we don't really have anything happen, do we? Apart from little bits of tapping and stuff. But the first night, I was downstairs watching TV and this really loud thumping upstairs, like really like bang, and then it would wait a few seconds and bang, and then it would wait a few seconds and bang, and it just,
Like it wasn't happy that I wasn't here.
yeah, and it was really like deep and hollow, like bang, like I thought it was outside. I looked in the cameras around. There's nobody outside. We're not attached to anybody neither, so it's not like from somebody else's house. And I was like, "The fuck is going?" And then it just stopped.
It only seemed to be the night that I went because
Only the night
it's
you went.
not happened for ages, like anything like that.
How
Yeah.
many?
5 or 6 times.
Oh, not 3
Wasn't
then.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, don't want
Okay.
But it wasn't nice. I don't think whatever it was. It was like, oi, I'm here. And then that night, 'cause I knew something was about. Every time I woke up, like
probably that thing that gives me freaking power.
I think so, because on my side of the room, like my side of the bed on the right, that side of the room, every time I woke up, that side was absolutely pitch black. Like I couldn't even see the wall or the dresser or anything. But you look at the other side and it was like pretty light. You could pretty much see everything.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, on my side.
No, on my side it was pitch black. So I knew something was about. It was a case of like just ignore it, like just turn over and go to sleep. Because otherwise, I knew if I kept paying attention, it would just keep getting worse, doing whatever, like just trying to get my attention. So I ignored it. And then the second night, I was just making tea, so it's still broad daylight out, and we've got a camera in the kitchen. And earlier on, you'd been speaking to me on the camera, like saying hello. The Ring cameras you can talk through.
I was showing my work colleagues my kitchen and that.
Amy was like saying hello through it, and I was like saying hello.
And he's
back.
naked.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I said to her,
Tom didn't
it's a
put
good
that.
job I ain't fucking naked, isn't it? Like, Jesus.
Just cooking,
Yeah,
Like that,
friends watching
man.
me.
enjoying his time.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was there just cooking away, and I swear down, like on my life, like somebody said Thomas on the thing, because I even stopped my music because I thought it was Amy. I stopped my music, like I said, what's the matter? I thought it was Amy. Like it was that loud, I heard it over the top of my music.
And it wasn't
Wow.
me because like my signal where I was in the sticks, so it
Yeah.
was pretty much intermittent.
And
I didn't get a lot of
Came
signal.
through the camera speaker. It's very distinctive, like sound when you say something. It was weird. So yeah, that was our.
I had an experience, but I didn't tell you about it.
What? This is like we're like sharing tonight. It's like it's therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah.
It was about a couple of weeks ago. I had just dropped you off at work and come back to bed, and obviously I was in and out of sleep because it was about 5:30 in the morning, and I get up about 7. You know, it was a weekday when I took you to work, and I normally get up at 7, and I could hear like movement in the corridor, and it was movement to the point where actually it was shaking the door. And I thought, well, it must be just the windows open because obviously it's really hot. Like a couple of weeks ago, they weren't open enough for it to do that, but the door was shaking. And then all of a sudden it stopped. But then I got a real weird sensation, like something was in the room and it was watching me. And as I closed my eyes, I've got these crystals on a stand on the wall. One of them actually flipped off and smacked straight down onto the floor, and it scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't move for probably about 5 minutes, just staring. But as I was staring in that direction of what it was, I felt like something was looking back at me. It felt not nice.
It was me.
And then I managed to get up and put the rock back, and ever since then it hasn't moved. So yeah, it's weird.
Interesting.
Do you think it's weird though? About
It like flipped off though. It shouldn't have even
which
moved.
one was it?
It was a blue one, blue flat one, and it shouldn't have moved.
Isn't it weird though? These things are happening when one of us isn't here, and we're both here. Nothing.
It's because you're right.
Vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had ours in Arkansas.
Yes, your UFO experience. Yeah.
There was a couple of them. So there was so Jimmy's used to seeing stuff out that way. They have a big ass telescope that they sit in the yard and just there's no light pollution. So the stars like it's like you're in an observatory. They're so bright and it's beautiful. But we were sitting over by the house. I think it was like the first night,
Second night,
and we were sitting there, and like just through the trees, like I'm probably sitting where JJ is, and he's sitting where I am, and the trees are kind of over here. And through this little like hole in the branches, probably a few feet wide, maybe a couple feet tall, there was just this huge bright light that just went boom right by it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "I believe I saw my first UFO," and JJ was like, "I saw that shit too," and I'm like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Yeah.
So it ended up coming back the next 2 nights as well. Jimmy had seen it, and I think we saw it again too. Yep. Which was awesome because I was just like, "That's fantastic!" And what a great place. Jimmy's like, "Oh, I haven't seen those ones before," so I'm like, "That's cool. They're probably there to check on us." And then there was a night where it was a night shoot, and it was you, me, and Beanie.
Yep.
And we were out by the chairs near the tent set, and you and Beanie saw it first.
Yep.
I think in the brought to my attention, there was like one in the sky with another that was like following it.
And one light was more bright than the other one.
Yeah.
So the one that was behind it kind of was like more of a dull white light, but the one in front was a big, bright white light.
Yeah, it was wild. It was fucking wild. It was amazing. You're already there doing a movie shoot, and you see fucking UFOs on top of that. What?
Wow.
It was beautiful. It was awesome.
Did you get your camera out?
It too quick and too,
Always the way, the good ones. Yeah. You're so like in awe of it, and then it's gone.
That's crazy.
At least it wasn't a lamp post, eh, Marty?
Yeah, Marty. Where's Marty? See, we're not even the UFO experts, and we have more experiences than Marty does.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much where we saw the second one. Are the ones that were JJ and I were just talking about, the one that was following the other one. It was right around here.
Can I bring that?
That's Sam getting a shot.
Did it not pop up?
Did not pop up.
There we go.
There we go. So that's the tent thing that I was talking about, and
the UFOs were like right about in here, right over the trees.
Yep.
Wow.
It was wild. And what beautiful scenery, by the way.
Yeah.
That was the last day of filming. The sun was just coming up.
You know what they say when there's blood and there's red sky?
What?
Well, it's just normally like a blood thing, isn't it?
Red sky in the morning, shepherd's morning.
Yep.
It's like night.
Red by dawn, colors be warned. Red at night, sailor's delight. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. We've just got great.
Yeah, we got rain coming, I think.
This also very cool because we just happened to catch it. If you blinked, you would have missed it. If you weren't looking there at the right time, you would have missed it. And it was just one of those things where everything, and this was kind of the feeling on the set too, not to keep talking about the movie, but it was a huge thing, but everybody just felt like this was all supposed to happen. And this was
scary.
Right. You know what I mean? And I feel like those UFOs or the UAPs or whatever they were people just checking in and being like, all right, you guys good? You guys made it there? All right, bet. Like, you guys having fun? All right, cool. We'll check on you tomorrow. And they came back like the subsequent next 2 nights as well.
Yep.
And it was really cool. It was just like, you always felt like somebody was looking after you during that. And my God, there was. Go ahead.
No, sorry, you finish.
I was going to say, there's this one point where I got out, we got to Suicide Rock, and it was in the Ozark Mountains, and there's nothing. We're out on this mountain ledge, and all you can see is like rolling hills and trees and just the blue sky, fucking buzzards and chicken hawks flying. It was so breathtaking, dude. Like, I was crying because I was like so thankful for everybody upstairs that I knew that was looking out for me, that like made this all possible and stuff like that. It was amazing. You could feel that there was something behind everything. You know what I mean? It was this whole thing was meant to happen, and it was beautiful.
Yeah. I was just going to say, like, so your friends experienced UFOs in that area before then?
Oh yeah, constantly, yeah.
So there must be something in that area for the reason to keep coming.
What is it? Wolf's Den or Devil's Den or something like that? Is it Devil's Den?
Yeah, it's Devil's Den.
So Devil's Den is kind of close to where Jimmy lives, and that, if you look that up, that's a hotbed of activity.
It's been on a lot of programs.
Yeah. So that's we passed by the sign when he was bringing us to the airport on the way back. So when we go back there, which we have an open-ended invitation. Thank you, Jimmy and Marcel, to go down there. I was going to say Jim. I don't know where I was going.
You got to do it. You definitely got to do it.
We want to go there, so that's on the trip for next time we go down. We're going to go to Devil's Den and do some investigating. I bored Amy. I'm sorry, Amy.
Yeah. Sorry, George is overheating. He needs to go down.
Oh.
Bless him. He's struggling. Yeah. All this talk of UFOs though brings me nicely onto a little something I was going to show you tonight. Huh? No, this is just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July, by the way, America.
Thank you. Happy 4th of July. Thanks for letting us go, I guess.
That was off.
I wish we could get some independence.
That was our Friday theme day at school today, so we celebrated it in school.
Did you have your prom yet?
No, that's the 24th of July.
24th. Okay.
There was
Essentially,
still
prom.
I wasn't sure if it was June or July.
Sorry.
I wasn't sure if it was June or July. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, July. It's always like towards the end of where I break up, just before.
Okay.
I've already got the next one booked in for next year, which is the 22nd of July. So that's already booked in.
I'll let you know.
Very organised.
Do I know who?
We've just been finishing off making our different decorations in class, so I'll take some pictures to send to you.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yes. So I saw a little thing on the news the other day, and I'm sure, Kerry, you might have seen this. But apparently, there's something heading towards Earth that we don't know what it is. It's just entered our solar system, and yeah, it's pretty freaking nuts. So I'll show you the picture first.
I think I've heard of something though.
It's pretty crazy when you look at it. Then no one's really talking about it, and I think we should be.
Okay.
So that little dot that you can see there
That's my winner.
is basically just entered our solar system, and it's an interstellar object is what they're calling it, and we don't know what it is, why it's heading this way, or
It's fast.
and it's moving very fast. So it's moving, I think let me find out some information for you. Let me see. So it's currently located 420 million miles away. So it seems like a long way away, but it is due to pass Earth on the 17th of December this year, apparently.
I can't cross my fingers that well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it says, what does it say here? And
I think it's the mothership.
The Borg mothership.
so apparently, since they observed this on June the 14th, numerous telescopes have reported additional observations around the object since it was reported. So there's more than one object.
There's more than one thing. Oh
No.
boy.
Alien invasion.
It says the comet, they're calling it a comet, but they don't know what it is. It says it poses no threat to Earth.
Supposedly.
Famous last words.
Yeah, I was like, how do you know? If you don't even know what it is, how do you know it poses no threat?
Exactly.
It says it's going to go past Earth.
Well-
what's it to say that it doesn't go up to Earth and then change?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So apparently it says it will pass us at around. It will remain a safe distance away of about 150 million
I
miles.
think they're just saying that to make you feel better.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
If you look at this picture here, so I'll just
I don't
drop
know
this
what it
picture for you here.
Also, as well, it's going fast. Like, it's not like.
It's 450,000 miles an hour or something.
Did you say it's faster than like a meteor or something?
Yeah, it's moving faster than meteors.
Some other
Nice knowing you all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
right.
comets do.
Oh, speaking of which, Kerry, where did you get those wonderful glasses from?
They're
Oh,
out
my
of this
friend.
world.
I
What's
got
that?
them from Thermo. If you'd like 50% discount, put in star seeds into the checkout when you check out.
Well, I'll have to remember to do that.
Fine. Specsavers.
Yeah.
But
Amy's
Kerry, I live in America. Would they ship to me?
They do. They do.
Oh.
And they're very cheap before you even have the 50% discount. But if you put Thermo into Google, find your glasses, they cost you about 30 quid with your lenses.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Your
Thank
ones.
you.
No, mine were cheaper, Tom. Mine were 25.
Oh yeah, we went for the cheap seats.
But
We
mine are
went for the-
mine are Specsavers though, so
Yeah, you get all those ones in Specsavers. We went for the cheapest end.
yeah. But
Thanks.
why not?
Same
Did you
shit.
Wait,
like
one
what I
sec.
did there, Kerry?
Everyone's worth.
They feel nice.
Yeah, understood. But anyway, so yes, this is a picture of how it's going to pass Earth, apparently.
Bullshit.
So that white line is basically it. That's where it currently is.
They don't know what it is. But
Yeah, they
how
don't know
far
what
it's
it is. They
going.
know where it's going. That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's where we'll be when it passes, apparently.
You can still change direction.
It's good.
Or
I mean, Mars is pretty much fucking on the edge. Like, I mean, Jesus. They could take out Mars.
Who's just said it doesn't land on Mars?
But they're saying also that it's moving that quick that none of these planets, not even the sun, will have any effect on its gravity. Because it's moving that quick. Yeah, none of the gravity will affect it because it's moving that quick. Which is nuts.
I think it's some other shit, definitely.
I don't know, but it was very...
It's not going to go to us because I think we're boring.
Yeah.
So they're still investigating how big it is and what it's made of. So it should remain visible to ground-based telescopes through September, after which it'll pass too close to the sun to observe.
You best get Mama Marty.
Yeah, we'll get Mama Marty's telescope on it.
I was literally just thinking that. I was like, we got to get Mama Marty in on this.
Or even Odin. I mean, if he's out in the middle of nowhere, he'll pick it up.
Get some great pictures.
Shout out to Jimmy. I love you, buddy.
So yeah, so we're all doomed. So
hooray! At least we got our movie made.
Yeah. Hostile,
yeah,
or it's going to use our resources.
It's saying here though, and I can't remember the page where it was, but apparently this is only one of like 4 interstellar objects we've ever witnessed or ever documented. Only 4. Like,
so this is still relatively new to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The third. Sorry, it's officially the 3rd known interstellar object to pass through our solar system. The other 2 objects were reported in 2019 and 2017.
Can you imagine if someone caught on a telescope right, a picture of it?
And what were they?
Aliens basically made like that out the window.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if it is an alien spaceship. Oh wait.
Bye, fuckers. Yeah. You're like, oh, honey, look, it's cute. That's what Earth will look like before it dies.
Yeah.
It's like that alien film. What's that guy? That green.
E.T.
No.
E.T.'s going past like, fuck you all.
No, not E.T. The other one. The other funny one. The comedy.
Mac and Me.
Oh no, Paul.
Oh,
Paul.
Like probing freaking like donuts.
Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny ass movie.
That's just a documentary on Marty. Paul is.
Yeah.
See where he came from. But yeah, so I thought that was interesting. So look out for December. It might not exist.
Coming this Christmas, our demise.
Yeah.
Alien Overlord.
I love how like
down to our new rulers.
How they're so brief on it, and then they're like, "Oh, don't worry, it poses no threat to us."
But no other scientific fact.
How sure are you? You don't even know what it is yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and it's so far out. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
We got a picture of this next bit.
So yeah, so now on to our. I'm not sorry, rushing on a little bit. But we are now on to our. So I have a unsolved mystery for you guys tonight that's quite interesting. Fucking give me a minute, Jesus.
Drag it down there. Taking too long.
Maybe we solve it and then it won't be unsolved. We will crack this case.
Well, I'm pretty much on this one. Like, it's more of like a conspiracy than an unsolved mystery, but I'm pretty much with this one. But anyway, does anybody recognize this guy?
That's my dad.
That's Kenny
That's
Loggins, right?
Elvis's bloke, isn't it?
You gotta know when to hold
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
No,
Carrie.
Who the fuck is
What they
that?
believe is Elvis. I love Elvis.
Your dad.
You don't know.
This
You don't
guy
know.
is Bob Joyce. Might seem random to you that who he is, but
Okay, Elvis.
aka Elvis. So the conspiracy goes, this is Elvis Presley, and he's not dead. Now,
Okay.
I will show you a picture of the two together, and before I get into the story, and you tell me this isn't Elvis grown, like aged. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
shit.
hunk of burning love.
So is that Interstellar thing coming?
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
yeah,
that one.
that's a good picture. So you got several shots here. So they've
Wow,
And he's clearly he states that he is Elvis. And in 2027, he says the evidence will come out.
How does it actually state he is?
He states he is.
Ah, I didn't know
Yes.
that bit.
So in the top picture here,
Oh
you can
my
see
god,
He's-
that is
he's-
nightmare fuel.
the half and half. And now, I mean,
His teeth are similar.
The teeth are similar.
I rest my case if it is. I
Even
mean,
the canines and that.
I would not be surprised if this is.
Yeah, but you have to be like 90.
He is,
He is.
roughly. Yeah, it's the right hair.
That guy's 90 years old.
This guy's old. Like, he's old. This guy.
And he sings very similar to.
So
Yes, doing his singing. Have you got one of his singing,
I'll
Tom?
bring up, so he's basically, so this guy, I'll give you a bit of information about him.
Very nice.
So he's a
stone
pastor
shower
at
for
a Household of Faith Church in Benton, Arkansas, funnily enough.
Stop it. He's a. I can't deal with this.
So,
I'll be right back.
this
Is he the one in the mental illness home?
hey,
No, that's a different one.
no, he's not. No, he is generally a pastor. He still is a pastor.
Elvis turned it all and become a pastor. That'd be hilarious.
So the theory has come about that he is Elvis Presley. So basically, people say because of the physical resemblance of him, his particular facial features, his voice, and his mannerisms, so the way he acts and the way he sings. I'll bring up one of his songs.
They think he definitely faked his death in 1977.
Yeah. So originally, Bob Joyce would say, "No, I'm not Elvis. I'm not Elvis. It's just a load of shit." However, recently it started coming out. He's now saying he is Elvis Presley, and the reason why he faked his death in '77 was that he was basically on a run from a mafia, and he basically had to fake his death to escape being killed.
I can see that.
And he's now apparently saying in 2027, he will release evidence that will prove that he is Elvis Presley and why all this happened. So let me just bring
Why
it up.
2027?
Yeah, I don't know why. So
Yeah.
Oh,
but
they'll
why
be
would
what,
you say, I'm going to
50 years?
bring it all out for
That one
10
knows
years' time?
How great thou art. Oh,
so right, so this is him singing quite a well-known Elvis song. If I can bring it up, this
just pause
show will
it.
probably get taken down, but
Why get taken down?
because as soon as you hear songs, it
I suppose.
takes off. But anyway,
Copyright protected. If not, we'll be
Yeah.
fine.
so
Unmute it though.
yeah, we'll unmute it. Yeah. So
Elvis
this is
Aaron
Bob
Presley.
Joyce singing "Can't Help Falling in Love." Now, well, you've made your own mind up, but the way he sings this, it's got to be Elvis. I'll play a little bit of it and then. Is he going to start singing or just play with the piano?
I'll spoil it just in case.
Even his voice sounds just like Elvis.
Could Elvis play the piano?
Elvis could play the
So,
instruments, yeah.
There you go.
A lot of instruments.
Another plausible fact.
It's a little bit joltery, but if you listen,
That is his voice though. He had a very distinct way of singing.
oh.
so yeah, I mean,
Huh.
He also had a very distinct way of singing.
he's
as
got
well.
very distinct, and he's like the mannerism.
Have
Sorry?
you seen? Have you seen the bit about Elvis's first girlfriend is now married to Bob Joyce?
I haven't seen that bit. It just gets crazier.
So there's a photo of Elvis with one of his first girlfriends as a young man,
Yeah.
and now Bob Joyce is married to her, and there is other links with the family too.
Yeah, he went to Elvis's daughter's funeral.
That's right.
Why would this man be at Elvis's daughter's funeral?
Because it is his daughter.
Because it's his fucking daughter. I mean, the evidence is unbelievable. Like about this guy.
That's crazy.
It's all over TikTok and everything. But you watch videos of him just when he's talking, the way he moves. He is Elvis, older.
That would be cool to find out he lived this whole time.
Yeah, and as Elvis, the real Elvis, as he was before his death, he was getting a lot more into being religious, and his songs did become a lot more gospel.
He did,
before he died.
Well, that's where he got his start, was in gospel music before he switched to
and then
doing the Elvis stuff.
So I don't know. I mean, I 100% believe this is Elvis. It's gotta be, because there's a lot of controversy about the death as well, wasn't there? I haven't looked into it, but apparently there was a lot of that it wasn't very like clear cut. He died and got buried.
You could say that for like Michael Jackson, for instance.
There is the rumor that he faked his own death too.
You see him getting off the trolley, don't you?
Go in costumes and stuff, that he's been just hiding out.
Yeah, he gets off that trolley, doesn't he? In that tunnel, gets off the trolley and walks in through that door. Like, hang on a minute, the guy's meant to be fucking dead.
Yeah.
There was another one I seen. I can't remember who it was, but basically, Dirt's body bag is on the trolley, being wheeled
out of the house, and
then zips, and she sits up.
And they push her down, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to be dead. Get down.
It's obviously a common thing. When you've got a lot of money, it's what you can do, apparently.
So you're only seeing a snippet of that in music.
Yeah,
and also as well, he's an old man. He's not going to be.
And if
this used to be,
if this is Elvis, you think, like, obviously he's lost his daughter.
He has a very similar smile though to him.
Lost his life pretty much. Not like I'm saying
his daughter should never have died before him.
If he was on the run, he had to keep his identity hidden since 1977. That's a lot. That's 40 plus years of just hiding. Yeah. Basically,
maybe that's why he's waiting till 2027. Yeah, that way it's the anniversary,
60th anniversary or something like that. I don't know. I'm bad with math.
Return of
cracked it.
Return of the King.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point. Simpsons might have done an episode on it.
I was going to say, because normally Simpsons are pretty bob on with like what happens.
But yeah, you can look into it. I mean, I believe it's him.
Yeah, but it was not canon when they killed Marge. It wasn't canon.
Then why would they kill Marge?
Because it's in a non-canonical.
Yeah, they did kill Marge.
Yeah, they killed Marge. Yeah.
Sorry if nobody's seen it yet, but
spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
I've not watched any of them, so I just saw it.
I haven't watched The Simpsons since I was like a teenager.
Yeah, you're not missing much these days.
That's why I haven't watched it. I got burnt out.
Yeah.
Seems a bit me that they killed her off though.
Right. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes. Well, that's probably him. Fuck it. Why not?
We found Elvis. There we go. Look, mystery. No longer
that's for sure. Oh yeah, I was just raising the chair a little bit.
But anyway, for the final time before our summer break, it is time for.
Thanks.
Tarot time. So this is the point. Obviously, we do our tarot readings. Kerry is our psychic medium. For anyone that doesn't know, you do this for a living, pretty much.
Wait, for real?
For real.
How did we not know this?
And Amy's like,
don't you say it?
You're the protege. No, you're the protege. Is it protege? How do you say it?
Bye, Pam. Thanks for
Bye,
watching.
Bye, Pam. Amy's in learning or in practice. I don't know. Anyway,
she's a Kerry Jr. Let's be honest.
Yeah, she's a Kerry Jr. So if anybody would like a reading,
you love that Kerry, like just.
Amy has tarot and
oracle
cards tonight. what does Kerry have if she's doing it?
I have the normal playing cards that's called Card Manji, and that's where the original tarot started. So I thought we use
Awesome.
that.
Awesome bit of originality there tonight. So,
Wait, really?
But
if anybody would like a reading, please say. This is not just for us. This is for people in the chat as well. So, if you want to read, these are free readings.
Yeah.
So please say if
And
you want.
every penny.
Yeah, definitely. From past experiences, the few lives we've done.
Yeah.
These are good. Before we wait for someone to put something in, I will just quickly say, so this is our last show before we go on our long summer break. We are not back until towards the end of August.
Yes.
So we are away for a long time. We've got a lot planned and going on, and we're obviously coming over to
Are
America.
we on my channel this
Yes.
coming week, right?
Yes. So we will be on your show next week, next Friday.
Okay.
That will literally be our last one then before we disappear or not.
Take our hiatus.
Off.
Yeah. But then we're all on
Bugger
summer
off.
break as such. So
Yes.
anybody like a reading? If not, we'll just chat shit for 10 minutes.
You're not doing them there?
Huh?
You're not doing one here then?
No, because that's Fairford. We'll go to Fairford.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Ignore me.
Yeah, well, we got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to Fairford.
Danny says he'll go for
What
one.
would you
Oh,
like,
yeah, Danny.
So Danny, here we go.
What would you like, Oracle or Tarot?
So he said he'll go for it. Oracle or Tarot, Danny, and Kerry's going to do you the original Tarot.
Danny Walsh, is that?
Yeah, Danny Walsh. Danny Walsh. Just do him a Tarot for now or Oracle?
America's Most Wanted.
Kerry's gonna, yeah, okay. Amy's going to do you an Oracle, Danny, for now, unless you say otherwise. The one and only. The one and only.
Shit.
Turn the light on. I'm
I
sorry.
thought I dropped more cards, haven't I? Literally
That's
just
weird.
dropped one.
Mind
so
your
that
toes,
must
I'm going to
be-
wheel back.
Do you see this?
Yeah, mushroom cloud.
People don't want to see us that freaking bright.
Right.
Oh wow, Tom is so pretty with the lights on.
Thanks for life, Karen.
You can see all our shit in the background now.
I know, it's cool.
What do you mean?
Oh.
It's cool stuff, not freaking shit stuff.
All the shit that's not been cleaned. Oh, you don't dust, you're allergic.
I
Anyway,
actually am allergic to dust. Just putting that out there.
Oh, what does he want?
convenient allergy.
Kerry, do you know what? I'll go first. Mine's quicker. Because I've just done Oracle, so it's a bit quicker this one. So that's your card. No, get off.
I will not hold it for you.
No, you shouldn't be touching my cards at all.
Yeah, it's bad luck. Bad juju.
You're not supposed
Bad
to.
Thomas.
It's only supposed
How
to be the
dare
person's
thee.
energy on it, not supposed to be your energy, my energy. So this one's called Curiouser and Curiouser. It says discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. Something about discovery. You're either inquiring about something or you're going to discover something.
He's quite inquisitive about something.
Something that might be a little bit weird, or something that actually goes with your weirdness. But you're quite curious about it. It's something along those lines. Something's coming your way, or you're currently inquiring about something. But yeah, it's yours.
Okay, Kerry, what have you got for Danny?
It says here that Danny likes to be drama free, and that you've got a drama free couple of months ahead of you, which is always good, isn't it? No one wants drama in their life. You're a bit of a loner as well, but it's saying don't be too much of a loner. So do surround yourself with people. I can be a bit guilty of that at times, like disconnecting. It also says that you're quite clairvoyant, so pay attention to your visions that you're seeing. Good times are coming. Any conflicts are going to be resolved in the coming months as well. Happiness, fulfillment, new start, new beginning, new opportunity for you, my darling, and money ease. So we all want Danny's card.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, Danny's doing well.
That's a good reading. And you guys are, I know Danny well, and you guys are pretty spot on with both of those. I don't know what he's got going on right now, but I know Danny, and that's
Whatever he's got going on is going well for him. So good on you, Danny. Anybody else? Anybody else?
You have only got 3 in the live light.
Yes, us 3. We're all just watching each other.
I'll go. I'll take one.
Go on then, JJ.
What would you like, JJ? Tarot or Oracle?
You do both. I'm cool with that.
Greedy.
After what we just did, I'm trying to test my luck. So let's see what happens.
That's fair. You know, it's $5 fucking goddamn dollars for a Mega Millions pick now. Used to be $2. Apparently, they raised it in May, and nobody told me until I went to go get one today. And they're like, "Hey, it's $5." And I said, "Hey, suck my dick." What?
Everything's going up everywhere. I think like it's just,
Fuck up, dude. $5 fucking bucks to lose. Like, I'm cool with pissing away $2. $5?
Yeah, I get that.
You're getting old, Ted.
We'll show you.
Damn it. Sorry, that's my
Please, no, we'll show you some of the prices when we go to Disney. Like fucking hell, they now have to shout
fuck
you.
that shit, dude. No way.
It's better. I say to Amy, it's better. Don't even look at the price. Just pay it. Don't even look. Don't even get them to say the price. Just pay it.
Yeah.
Just,
God.
you're only going to
suck
anyway.
my goop can in America.
Take sandwiches in with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like that?
How people? I don't know how people go there with kids.
No.
It's costing us a fortune. Just
They put their house in like fucking third mortgages.
Yeah, seriously.
That's just the problem. A lot of people put it all on credit cards. I mean, we have, but we pay it off. But there's a lot of people that do put them on credit cards and can't pay it off, and it just keeps freaking building.
I'm going to be a wild carry.
Astronomical.
Okay. Right, JJ. So the first card is a little bit, somebody's around you with the evil eyes, which is jealousy. Okay. It's not bad. So I don't think, oh God, it's just like you've obviously had a lot of lovely things happen. So somebody's on the outside feeling a little left out, a little bit like, why couldn't I have that type of energy? Okay. If I feel like what you're saying, I was going to say, if you start to feel like who this person is, try not to tell them everything, because we want you to be surrounded with positive energy, but they're going to surround you with negative, and we don't want that. So, and it's difficult sometimes when we've had really like blessings in our life, not to go, look at what has happened to me. It's amazing. You want to do that, but with this person, I want you to sort of not tell them everything.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because it's not good's going to come from it. Not terrible, but they're just going to think it. The second card, it talks about manifestation time for you, which is a really fantastic. Do you know what manifestation is?
Kind of.
Okay. So I always recommend look at The Secret, it's called, or Google manifestation. So basically what you want, you can make happen in your life. There's a process to it, but Google it. But you're in an energy at the moment where you can do this. So whatever you want, you can produce. So which is fantastic. Okay.
Nice.
Learn the rules and you'll fly. Luxury item coming your way also.
Ooh,
Nice.
Oh,
fancy.
I know.
See.
doing well. Freaking hell, we're doing all right, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh God, Amy's got the book out, JJ.
Just give me a second.
Are you ready for this, JJ's?
I am ready.
Right, okay. All right, let's just go with the Oracle first.
Oh, you're doing both?
Yeah, well, we asked for both.
Oh, he's gone to town on you.
You've got 3. They all popped out.
Okay.
That one. This one. Did I show that one?
No.
That one.
Interesting.
So the first one says, never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now.
Live in the now, JJ. Live in the now.
Okay. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Very similar to the other
More
cards.
than now.
Nonsense.
Probably because you want to go back to Arkansas.
Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. So.
Okay.
You need to move to Arkansas.
Then, funny enough, you had 3 cards come out this one.
Oh Jesus.
So you have they're all upside down, so it's more of a negative rather than a positive. So you've got Temptress.
Upside down.
Okay.
Upside down. Yeah, but I'm not going to show it to them upside down. So it doesn't make sense. You've got the 10 of Cups. Upside down, though. And you've also got the Page of Wands.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just, because I can't remember off the top of my head because there was so many bloody ones. Temptress is feeling adrift, misplaced, conflict with others. There's a little bit of tension somewhere.
Maybe the jealousy thing that Kerry was on about.
Urgency to reach your goals can derail your long-term goals. Change may need to be made. Explore conflict resolution. A steady step forward is needed. Okay?
Okay.
So that's your Temptress card. Your 10 of Cups.
Oh, excuse me.
I think they go quite like in hand with each other, being upside down cards, was animosity. Things are not going as planned. Emotional connections are being blocked.
Okay.
And then your wands of Page of Wands. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way.
Right.
Is lack of motivation. Complications have caused setbacks. Starting a new project that is not well thought out is set to fall apart.
Okay.
So that's
Don't rush into anything.
sorry.
Don't rush into anything. Think about it before you do it.
Yeah, but there's some sort of someone holding you back.
Okay.
And that's why it's telling you to think about being in the present. Like, take no nonsense, you know. You can't go back to yesterday. You can only but move forward. So try not to let them get you down. And that even sorries, you know, that they're just empty words. It's action that they need to show you. And it might not necessarily be happening now, but it could be happening in the future. Okay?
All right, that makes sense. I get that.
So that's what I got.
Stone Love would like a tarot, please.
Who say?
Stone Love.
Stone.
We don't know who Stone Love is.
Okie dokie, Stone Love.
We will do you a tarot, Stone Love. I assume you love stones. Is that why your name's Stone Love? We may never know. A bit like Tuna, isn't it? When we had Tuna on, we didn't know who it was.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
they like their identity to be secret.
So $5.
Maybe someone's famous, like
Not bad.
Indeed.
superstar that's
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Beyonce there.
Right, who's it? Stone Love. Right, okay.
It's Zach Bagan's Kerry.
Didn't even have to turn the card.
Things I'm not happy about.
The Emperor. That literally just fell out.
Bacon.
Like, do anything.
Excuse me.
Kerry gets all funny when you say Zach Bagan's.
Zach Bagans.
Poor old Dave. Oh, there we go. Oh, Sean from Arnhem. Ah, you're down the road, Sean.
My name is Sean from. It's your neighbour.
We're in Mansfield, Sean. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, look, you all live in Nottingham Forest.
What's it now, huh?
Doesn't get any better.
Right.
Right,
You going
Sean.
first?
My name's Sean.
You know.
Tell me by your name now,
So
Sean.
you want me to go first?
Can do, it's up to you.
Okay, so this one, I literally didn't even have to turn the cards, as in flick the card. It literally just popped out straight away. So yours is the Emperor.
Oh,
Yeah. Not had the Emperor before, actually, so it's nice. And it wasn't upside down, so it's more positive.
Yeah.
So the card is confident, daring, resolute,
Yes.
strategic thinker. So these are all things that are describing you as you are currently. The Grackle's bold figure is a reminder to be brave in one's decisions. This card deals with control of one's emotions and the fortitude to see through the structures and rules set by others. While some wear masks and fall into line, the Grackle is able to make its own mark. His path of determination, resilience is clear. So basically, along the lines of, don't let someone tell you what to do because you know what you need to do in life. You're a very confident person anyway. You don't need that restraint on you. So just be bold with the decisions that you want to make, and you can't go wrong. But that's your card from me.
There you go, Sean. Kerry, for you.
and my ones talk about end of hard times, moving forward into blessings and abundance. Love that. You need to let go of the past. It's easy for me to say, I always say this, but it's whatever happened to you in the past sometimes sort of rises in your present and it stops you from progressing. So it's like every time you have that thought about whatever happened in the past, just go, it's in the past, and move forward. It says you're still at times looking for purpose or looking for that spark in your life that makes you feel fulfilled. But it's saying that you will find that because your blessings are coming. That's it, really. Yeah.
Go quite hand in hand with each other.
You two do very good at that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll have a quick, Kerry, if that's possible.
Yes, it is. Thomas. Thomas needs to know. What does Thomas get? That one.
I don't know why you get one.
Thomas will buy all the lightsabers.
that's without a doubt, sir. I don't need a reason for that. No, definitely not. Fucking hell. I'd have to remortgage the house. Oh, God.
No, it's good.
Okay.
You've got the pregnancy card.
Tom's gonna get pregnant?
New beginning. Good times ahead. With good times ahead with a sensitive female, which is the Queen of Hearts. So that would be our Amy, okay? With pregnancy and sensitive female. When it comes to you, my love, God, I say this a lot, but you're very similar to me. Like, we're very happy within the people we know. So with Amy and a small family that you have with you, and that's lovely. But it's like you need to socialize more. You've got no friends outside, sort of thing. You have this little bubble, and we live in the bubble. New friendships is needed. So it's easy again for me to say, go make a new friend, sort of thing, in the real world. But that's what it's saying, basically. But yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'll be your friend, Tom. We can talk.
Yeah, we'll be friends. You'll be my friend.
Amy.
Where am I? Okay.
You can be friends too.
Fine.
Okay, Amy. Stop worrying about work. That was the second card that came out. You're on the right pathway. You're not doing anything wrong. I know work at time, but it's like you're where you're meant to be, okay? And you're progressing, and it's going to carry on progressing. They've just showed me promotion, but I feel like next year, okay? So watch for that.
More fucking promotions, please.
And the other card is lucky, new job or new area in the job, sort of thing. Wealth and much happiness for you. Well, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, but I don't want to progress any further. I'm happy where I am. Don't even know.
I'll just read the cards.
You might have to.
You might be the head teacher.
Sorry?
You might end up being the head teacher.
No. I'm not there yet.
Well, you need
maybe assistant principal, but no.
Neither is he, but anyway. Thank you very much, Karen.
Oh, everybody, thank you.
Yes, thank you. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us on the 4th of July anyway.
I'm surprised, Hefty, you've not wanted to read them.
Do you want one head? Do you want me to pull your card?
Oh, yeah, no. I get them all the time. I'm happy where I am right now.
Oh,
fair
enough. For the moment.
Content.
I mean, shit, if you want to, you can run a real quick one. But
I mean, a little oracle for you.
Run your quick one. We'll run your quick one. I have to say, you both do look very happy now. Like since
it's amazing what, like, not being stressed and being away from everything will do to you
for a week.
For a week.
You guys needed it so bad.
This is lovely, Heft. Money coming, gift of finances, end of financial worry.
Shit, okay.
We'll have that one, won't we?
A fucking lottery ticket this morning, so hell yeah, let's
we moving to Arkansas, building a compound.
We're making another movie.
That's your one from me.
Okay.
Yours is follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you.
All good. All positive.
I like this. I like readings.
I'm liking them. Thank you so much.
There you go. But yes, thank you very much to everybody for joining us tonight. Kerry, amazing to see you again as always. Sorry?
And to you.
Oh, sorry. Yes, happy 4th of July to everybody. So yeah, next week we will be on Mr. Hefty's channel, and then we are disappearing for a few weeks. But we will be back. We will always be back. This show will be back. Oof, fuck no, I don't know.
I know when it's back.
8 minutes when it's back. I'll quickly give you a date before we disperse. So, Sean, I think Sean, you're the only one watching now, so you're the only one's going to know when we're back, mate.
22nd of August.
22nd of August. There you go.
Right before our birthday.
Take it easy, Sean.
There you go. Yeah, right. 22nd of August, we'll be back on. Apart from that, much love to you all. Have a freaking good summer and a great day. And yeah, love you guys. Catch you
Stay
later.
spooky.